Good evening, children.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, children. Am I audible? Good evening, children.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. So today we are going to work exercise 13.2 from volumes and surface areas. The curved surface area of a right circular cylinder. The curved surface area of a right circular cylinder of height 14 centimeters is 88 centimeters square. So the curved surface area, the height of the cylinder is 14 centimeters. The height of the cylinder is 14 centimeters. The curved surface area, the CSA, the curved surface area is 88 centimeters square. See here, the curved surface area of a right circular cylinder, that's a solid. Right circular cylinder is a solid here. The curved surface area of a right circular cylinder of height 14 centimeters. This is the height of the cylinder. Is 88 centimeters square. So the curved surface area is given by the formula 2 pi RH. 2 pi RH. 2 pi RH. This is the formula to find the CSA of a cylinder. And that is given to be 88. 2 pi RH is equal to 88. Why 2 pi RH? Because that is the formula to find the curved surface area of a cylinder. CSA is equal to 88. That's given. CSA is equal to 88 is given. And what is CSA? 2 pi RH. 2 pi RH is equal to 88. And the value of pi we know. Pi is a constant, 22 by 7. 2 into 22 by 7 into R is what we don't know. Into H. H is known. Height of the cylinder is 14. So into 14 is equal to 88. So on solving this equation, you can find the value of R and hence you can find the diameter of the cylinder. Please work, write down the question, or you can use the reference number exercise 13.2, question number 1, NCERT. The choice is yours whether to write the question or not. The choice is yours. NCERT exercise 13.2, question number 1. Please write on the solution in your notebook. If you want to write the question, maybe you can leave some 2-3 lines and copy it later into your book. Take down the answer. Done? Completed writing?
1 minute.
Okay, 1 minute.
Last.
Yeah. So CSA is given. CSA is 88. CSA of a cylinder is given by the formula 2 pi RH. 2 pi RH is equal to 88. The value of pi is 22 by 7. So 2 into 22 by 7 into R, which is not known, into H 14 given is equal to 88. On solving this equation for R, we find R is 1 or 1 centimeter. So the diameter is double the radius, which is 2 centimeters. It is required to make a closed cylindrical tank of height 1 meter. It is required to make a closed cylindrical tank. That means the material is used all over. The bottom and the top of the tank is covered with the material. Closed cylindrical tank. Height of the tank 1 meter. See, there are only two things for a cylinder, radius and height. Height is given to you. Height is 1 meter. And the base diameter, when we say base, it's a circular base. Circular base. So diameter of the circle, the circular base, the diameter is 140 centimeters. So both given to us. We know, see, we only have two values for a cylinder, radius and height. Radius is given 70 centimeters. Diameter is 140, so the radius is 70 centimeters. And the height is 100 centimeters. You can either convert meter to centimeter or centimeter to meter, but make sure you have all the values in the same unit while applying it in the formula. Height is known. So for a cylinder, we have two values, radius and height, both known to us. Radius is known, height is known, RH both known to us. So it's required to make a closed cylindrical tank from a metal sheet, using a metal sheet. How many square meters? That is the unit. Square meters meaning how many meters square? Square meters meaning how many meters square? Meter square is the unit for area. Meter square is the unit for area. So how many square meters? How many square meters meaning? How many meters square of sheet are required for the same? So since we have to use the material all over, So we need to use the formula to find the total surface area of a cylinder. Total surface area, because the material is used for the CSA, the top and the bottom. It's a closed cylindrical tank. Who can tell me the formula to find the total surface area of a cylinder? If you don't know, look into your book at least and tell me, so that you know where you have written in your book. Flip back your pages. What's the formula to find the TSA of a cylinder?
Curved surface area plus area of base plus area of top.
Yes, that's the explanation, Pratiksha. So the formula below. The formula
2
below.
by R into R.
Yeah, 2 pi R into R plus H. 2 pi R into R plus H. So we need to find the 2 pi R into R plus H, because we have to find the total surface area. How many meters square? We need to find the total surface area. Here the total surface area is not given. We have to find. We are given that the radius is equal to 70 centimeters. And the height is equal to 100 centimeters. So using these two values and the formula 2 pi R into R plus H, 2 pi R into R plus H. So you need to substitute these values in this formula and find the total surface area. Tell me the unit will be centimeter square. When you find the total surface area, the unit will be centimeter square, because you have taken the radius and height in centimeters. Then you need to convert that to meter square. Whatever answer you get here, you should convert that to meter square, because the question is how many meters square. So either you can take radius and height in meter itself. So if you take it in meters, height is 1 meter and the radius will be 70 centimeters or 70 by 100 meters. 70 by 100 meter. If you take the radius and height in meter, you will get the area directly in meter square. If you take the radius and height in centimeter, you will get the area in centimeters square, and that you have to convert it to meters square. 70 centimeter is 70 by 100 meter. You can say, take 0.7 meters. Or you can use 70 by 100 as it is. Or if you cancel 0.07 by 10 meters, 0.7, all the same. I hope the question is clear. The question has to be clear. Only if the question is clear, the answer will be understood clearly. Write down the answer. You can say 2 pi r into r plus h or h plus r. It's fine. 2 pi r into r plus h or 2 pi r into h plus r. Both are fine. So since we have substituted the radius and height in centimeter here, the area will get in centimeter square. And to convert centimeter square to meter square, we need to divide by 100 2 times. Centimeter to meter, divide by 100. Centimeter square to meter square, divide by 100 2 times. Centimeter to meter. To convert centimeter to meter, you need to divide by 100. Centimeter square to meter square. Do the same thing 2 times. Divide by 100 2 times. So that's 7.48 meter square. So 7.48 square meters, meter square or square meters of sheet are required. You can simplify. 7 ones are 7 tens are. Shouldn't cancel here, children. You shouldn't do this 7 ones are 7 tens are like this. You have to first add. This is wrong. This is wrong. You cannot cancel this, children. You can cancel 7 and 70. This 70, but you cannot cancel this 7 and this. You cannot simplify this 7 and this 70 here. You need to add 100 plus 70 is 170.
Completed, ma'am.
All right.
Completed, ma'am.
All right, children. A metal pipe is 77 centimeters long. You can see the figure alongside. A metal pipe. The word pipe suggests that the cylinder is open at both the ends, because only then the word pipe is used. The word pipe or the term pipe is used when the term pipe is used with respect to a cylinder. It means the cylinder is open at both the ends. Please do not mistake the pipe to be a tap. It's not a tap. Sometimes people refer to a tap as a pipe, not that pipe. It's a pipe used for plumbing purpose. A pipe, you can see the figure here. Not a tap. It doesn't refer to the tap here. Just in case we, feel so. It's not that. A metal pipe. So pipe with respect to a cylinder refers to a cylinder open at both the ends. There is no material. You can see through. From one end, you can see through the other end. The material is used only to build the curved surface area of the cylinder. The material is used only to build the curved surface area of the cylinder. There is no material here. There is no material here. The circles are open, no material used there. That is a pipe. A metal pipe. And one more thing, children, see, you can see the whole question on the slide or on your screen. Don't go ahead of me. Do not go ahead of me. We'll do it together. Follow what I am reading and what I am trying to explain. Do not read the question. Do not try to read the question ahead of me. A metal pipe is 77 centimeters long. So H is equal to 77. H is equal to 77. Long meaning the length. Length is not, see, when you place something vertically, we say height. When you place the same thing horizontally, we say length. So length, height is the same here. Long. Long meaning when you see the cylinder like this. When your pencil, if you keep it like this, it's the height of the pencil. When you place it horizontally, when you place your pencil horizontally on the table, then you will say the length of your pencil, the length of your pencil. Length of the pencil, if it is placed horizontally, height of the pencil, pencil, if placed vertically. Okay, so length, height, both refers to H. H is equal to 77. The inner diameter. So see here, there's something like the inner diameter and the outer diameter. So that means the wall of the cylinder is thick. That means this wall is thick. The wall of the cylinder is thick. You can see yeah, like this. The wall is thick. The wall of the cylinder is thick. So there is something called the inner radius and the outer radius. There's something called the inner radius, small r, and outer radius, capital R. The difference between the two r's is the thickness of the wall. The thickness of the wall is the difference between the two r's. We've understood all this in the introduction to this chapter. So the height is given, H is given to be 77. Inner diameter is 4 centimeters. See, all in centimeter. Inner diameter. So inner diameter. So what's the inner radius? Outer diameter. So what's the outer radius? 2 centimeters is the inner radius and 2.2 centimeters is the outer radius. Find its inner CSA. What's the formula to find the inner CSA? Yes, refer to the list of formulae you have in your book. What's the formula to find the inner CSA, children? Yes, please go back to that page. Read from the page. Please tell me the formula to find the inner CSA, outer CSA, and the total surface area. You can see it under the heading cylindrical shell, hollow cylinder or cylindrical shell.
Ma'am, is it pi r square h?
That's volume.
2 pi r h, ma'am.
Louder.
2 pi r h.
2 pi RH. Be specific. Which R?
Small r, ma'am.
To find 2 pi small r h. To find what? Total surface area.
No, ma'am.
No,
An inner curved surface area.
Yeah, inner curved surface area is given by the formula 2 pi small r h. 2 pi small r h. I've shared the recordings also. In case you've forgotten the introduction, please watch the recording. Saish, I've shared all the recordings with you also.
Okay, ma'am.
The classes which you have missed. So we are working on 2 chapters parallelly, quadrilaterals and volumes and surface areas. I've shared all the videos. I've shared all the recordings with you.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, please, not today. I shared it the day you enrolled. Please watch the recording. You should have watched by now. What is the status
ma'am,
with you, Saish?
Ma'am, actually I watched quadrilaterals.
You watched quadrilaterals. Okay, no problem. So now I've numbered the recordings also. You can find the sequence 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So it shouldn't be difficult for you to figure out which to watch first. Please watch the video. Please watch the recordings in the order so that you catch up with the class.
Yes, ma'am.
I think next class you should be, in tune with the class.
Yes, ma'am. I will be prepared, ma'am.
Yeah, go through volumes and surface areas because we will be doing that only in the next class too.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. So thank you, Kanishka. 2 pi small r h is the formula to find the inner curved surface area. Inner curved surface area. That's all. You have the values. So you have the value of small r and h. Just put the values and find the answer for inner curved surface area. What about the outer curved surface area? What's the formula to find the outer CSA?
2 pi capital R h, ma'am.
2 pi capital RH. 2 pi capital R. Capital RH. Height is the same. Only the radius. We have 2 different radii here. Inner radius, outer radius. Height is the same. Inner height, outer height, both. It's the same height, which is 77 centimeters. Who can explain how to find the total surface area? What are the surfaces available? Just imagine you have a cylindrical pipe. Okay, and you are supposed to paint this pipe all over. What are the surfaces you have to paint? Is the will all put together will make the total surface area. Imagine you have a cylindrical pipe whose wall is thick. You have a tin of paint. You have to paint up this pipe. We'll assume that the cylindrical pipe is broad enough so that you can, you can put your hand into the cylinder and pipe, paint all the inner surface also. I told you, a good example is a sellotape, a band of sellotape. That sellotape ring, which is used to pack carton boxes. The brown color tape, sellotape, that brown color, the broad one. You have to send a courier, then that's the tape. That's the tape we use to fasten the edges of the parcel.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So that new one is a very good example of a cylindrical shell. So where all can you paint that? You have to paint the inner surface area. Then outside you'll have to paint. Then what are the two surfaces on the top and bottom? They're called rings. You'll have to paint the ring on the top and the ring below. So these are the 4 different surfaces. The inner, imagine you have to paint, that's all it is. Now we start painting from the inside. So you'll paint the inner curved surface area. Then you'll paint the outer curved surface area. So inner is the inside of this pipe, inner curved surface area. Outer is this one, outer curved surface area. Then there's a ring on the top here. You'll have to paint this brim. Here there's nothing to paint because it's hollow. This, because it is thick, there's a ring formed here. You'll have to paint this ring. Because the metal pipe is thick, you'll have to paint this portion, which is a ring, this one. Similar thing you'll have here also below. Similar thing you'll have below. This ring you have to paint. You have to paint this ring. So you have to paint up 2 pi RH. Then you can find, see, you don't have to remember one long formula. You can find all these separately and add everything. You'll have to find 2 pi small RH, 2 pi capital RH that we already found here. You can use those values. Then area of a ring is pi capital R square minus small r square. We've seen this in 8th standard. Pi capital R square minus small r square. 2 times this. 2 times this. 2 times this will be the area of the 2 rings, one on the top and one below. Add all these answers will give you the, add all these answers or add all these values to get the total surface area of the metallic pipe. See, when we say 2R, children, 2R meaning diameter. 2 twice radius meaning diameter. Twice capital R meaning the outer diameter. Diameter it is. First, go through the answer, children. Go through the answer, understand the working, and then start working out in your book. Class, raise your hand. Okay, so there is Tarun, Nikita, Pranav, Deepika, Saish, Arav, Ananya, Vasudevan, Shivani, Pratiksha, Nivedita. Kanishka, Sangamitra, and Hitesh. Yeah, Pranav, you're there. Yeah. Yes, children, please work. You're given time to write the answer in your book, children. I hope all of you are writing. Do not blindly copy, children. You're not given time to copy the answer. Blindly copy the answer. Please go through, understand, and then write down. And it's all simplified. This one is 7 ones are 7 11s are. And then the product 2 into 22 into 11 into 2 is 968. 7 ones are 7 11s are. Total surface area, as we understood, inner CSA plus outer CSA plus the area of two rings. This is the inner CSA. 2 pi small r h is the inner CSA. This is the outer CSA, and this is the area of two rings. Total surface area is equal to inner CSA plus outer CSA plus area of two rings. These are the surfaces which has to be painted. That's how we understand total surface area. All that surface which is available to be painted, or which is exposed to be painted, will make the total surface area. So this we already found. So you can directly use the value 968. This one also we already got the answer 1064.8. 2 pi 2 into 22 by 7. R square minus R square. So R square minus R square. Now, children, you should know that you should add these two, and that gives you this answer. And then 2 into 22 by 7. You can either square it, or you can use identity a plus b into a squared minus b squared is a plus b into a minus b. You can do that. Or I have found the value 2.2 into 2.2 is 4.84. 2 square is 4. 4.84 minus 4 is 0.84. So 2 into 22 by 7 into 0.84, you can simplify. Tables of 7. 7 ones are 7. See, if you're not comfortable with 0.84, write it as 84 by 100. If you're not comfortable with 0.84, write it as 84 by 100. This shouldn't be difficult. So 0.7 ones are 7. 1 is 7, 1 is the remainder, 7 twos are 14. So that product 44 into 0.12 will give us 5.28. And the sum is this. So the total surface area is 2038.08 centimeters square. You just have to be a little careful while calculating. Isn't it easy, children, to understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Please tell me. If at all it is not easy, please let's make it easy. Shoot your questions. If you have forgotten the introduction to this chapter, please watch that recording.
No doubt, ma'am.
Okay.
No doubt, ma'am.
All right. Kanishka and Pratiksha. Others? Finished writing, children?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How many of us are there in the meeting? 14. I want all the 14 classworks to be submitted soon after the class. All 14 of you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Some of us don't take it very seriously. What will she do online? Nothing she can do. So if it was offline, maybe you have to face me in the next class. It's online, no? She can't do anything much. Don't take it for granted, children. All the 14 copies must be, all the 14 pictures I must get on WhatsApp. There can be a slight delay because it's dinner time. By 9:30 at least. Share your work. Okay, so the next one, the diameter of a roller. The diameter of a roller is 84 centimeters and its length is 120 centimeters. See, whenever the diameter and height is given, it refers to the cylinder. Diameter and height. It can also be a cone. It's a roller. A roller meaning it's cylindrical. Roller meaning it is cylindrical. The diameter of a roller, a road roller, or a roller used to roll the any ground when it's uneven. So here it's a playground. A playground is leveled using a cylindrical roller. So it's a cylinder, radius and height. It can be a cone also when radius is height and height is given. But in this case, because it's a roller, it is cylindrical. The diameter, so you know the radius. The diameter of a roller is 84 centimeters. So the radius is 42 centimeters and its length meaning the height is 120 centimeters. So you know the radius is 42 centimeters and the height is 120 centimeters. It takes 500 complete revolutions to move once over to level a playground. So playground has to be leveled using this roller. The roller has to make 500 revolutions to completely level the playground. That is to cover the entire area, to cover the entire surface area, the top area of the playground. The roller has to go 500 complete revolutions. Find the area of the playground in meter square. Forget meter square. We have to find the area of the playground. Now, what part of the roller? Now the roller has two areas. One is the total surface area, the other is a curved surface area. Now the roller is like this. Now when the roller rolls over the ground, we know that these circular portions, the circular ends, they do not rub the surface of the ground. It's only the CSA that rolls. It's only the CSA that rubs. The curved surface area of the cylinder rubs over the playground. The two circles, the area of the circle and the area of the circle, they don't come in contact. the areas of the two circles, they don't come in contact with the surface of the playground. It is only the curved surface area of this portion, the curved surface area of the cylinder, that keeps moving over the playground. So the curved surface area, the CSA of the cylinder is the area leveled in one revolution. See here, the area leveled in one revolution. Area leveled in one revolution. What is the area leveled in one revolution? Suppose it goes only once, then the roller gets angry and it stops. Okay, it goes once and then it stops. So the area leveled in one revolution, the roller goes one complete revolution and it stops. What is the area leveled? What is the area of the playground leveled? That will be equal to 2 pi RH. Because 2 pi RH is the area that rubs once. The CSA, the curved surface area, which is 2 pi RH. The CSA of a cylinder is 2 pi RH. TSA is different. The two circles, they don't touch the ground. So it is not TSA, it is CSA. The curved surface area of the cylinder moves over the playground once in one revolution, which is 2 pi RH. So the area leveled in one revolution is 2 pi RH. So the area leveled in 500 revolutions will be, in one revolution, the area leveled is 2 pi RH. In one revolution, it is 2 pi RH. In 500 revolutions, it will be into 500. But what happens when it goes 500 revolutions? The entire ground is leveled. So this is the area of the playground. This answer, this one will give you the area of the playground. When you find the curved surface area, that is the area leveled in one revolution. When you multiply by 500, you will get the area leveled in 500 revolutions. And the area leveled in 500 revolutions is nothing but the area of the playground. Because the roller goes 500 revolutions to level the playground. So 2 pi RH, area leveled in one revolution, 2 pi RH into 500 will give us the area of the playground. And for this, you need the radius and height. It's all given to us. Diameter is given, so you can get the radius. And this is the height of the cylinder. Go through the answer once, children. Read through the steps and then start working. You have to find the area in meters square. That doesn't mean that you should have all the values in meter. You can find the area in any unit, centimeter, meter. So if you find it in centimeter, later we'll convert it to meter square. Is it fine, children?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
See, we say 2R to, you can write D also. All right. You can also write D is equal to 84 centimeters. Not that you should write 2R. You can also write D, diameter. D is equal to 84. 2R is equal to 84, so R will be 84 by 2. 2R is equal to 84, so R is equal to 84 by 2, 42 centimeters. Height is given, the length. Area leveled in, oh, see, why is it 2 pi RH? Because only the curved surface area will move over the surface of the playground. Only this will rub over the playground, 2 pi RH. Substitute the values. So this is of the roller, not the playground. This is the roller. Roller is a cylinder. 2 pi RH, this area will go over the playground in one revolution. So 2 pi RH. So this is the area leveled in one revolution. This is the area leveled in one revolution. So in 500 revolutions, the playground is leveled. So the area of the playground will be area leveled in one revolution into the total number of revolutions. So this into 500. So this is the area of the playground. This is the area leveled in 500 revolutions, which is nothing but the area of the playground. And that is in centimeter square. So we convert it to meter square. Divide by 100 2 times. So 4 zeros gets cancelled, and 1584 meters square is the area of the playground in meters square. A cylindrical pillar is 50 centimeters in diameter. A cylindrical pillar is 50 centimeters in diameter. So the radius is 25 centimeters and 3.5 meters in height. So the height is 3.5 meters or 3.5 into 100, 350 centimeters. 350 centimeters because we have the radius in centimeter, right? So you can also say 350 centimeter. Or if you want to convert 50 centimeter to meter, you must say 50 by 100. 50 by 100 meters. So that will be half a meter or 0.5 meters. 0.5 meters. See, you can have the values in meter or in centimeter. That's completely your choice. If you have the radius and height in meter, you'll get the area in meter square. If you have the radius and height in centimeter, you will get the area in centimeter square. So see here for the cylindrical pillar, the radius is given, the height is given. What more you need? Find the cost of painting the curved surface of the pillar. So you don't have to worry about whether you should paint the, what portion is to be painted. That is given to you straight away. Find the cost of painting the curved surface of the pillar. You have to paint only the curved surface of the pillar. Curved surface of the pillar. And the rate of painting is given. You should spend 12 rupees 50 paise to get 1 meter square painted. To get 1 meter square painted, you'll have to spend 12 rupees 50 paise. So what do we do, children? How do we work this? What is to be found first? Using the radius and height, will you find the volume, or will you find the curved surface area, or will you find the total surface area? what should we find using the radius and height? Should we find the volume? Should we find the curved surface area or the total surface area?
And the curved surface area. Curved
The curved surface area. Okay, curved surface area we have to find because we have to paint only the CSA. So we'll find what area is available in the curved surface. We'll find the area available in the curved surface using the formula 2 pi RH. Okay, so supposing I use the values in centimeter, I'll get the area in. Suppose I substitute the radius and height in centimeter. Then what is the unit for area?
Centimeter square.
Centimeter square. But the rate is given per meter square. So how do I convert that answer in centimeter square to meter square? The rate is given for 1 meter square. But I have my area in centimeter square. So I have to convert the area to meter square. How do I convert centimeter square to meter square?
100 into 100.
Divide by 200, ma'am.
200, huh? 200.
No, ma'am. Yes,
100
ma'am.
into 100.
100 2 times. Or divide by 10,000.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. And then after that, so when you divide by 10,000, you will get the curved surface area in meter square. Now after that, how do I find the cost of painting? Multiply the area by
The rate.
the rate.
The
Very good. By the rate. By the rate to find the total cost. Very good. I told you it is your choice to have the values in meter or centimeter. So here I have had both the values. I've taken both the values in meter. Radius is 25 centimeter because the diameter is 50 centimeters. So radius is 25 centimeter. 25 by 100. 25 centimeter is 0.25 meters. Height is 3.5 meters. So we'll find the area in meter square and then the rate and then the cost. Is it over, children? Finished writing?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
All of you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Yeah, this is a test. Do not Google the answer. Let's not do all that. And don't use NCRT to find the answer from behind. Please work it. Test your understanding. Test how much you have understood. Work this by yourself. Curved surface area of a right circular cylinder is 4.4 meters square. So that 4.4 meters square is the curved surface area. The radius is given. The radius of the base of the cylinder is 0.7 meters. Find its height. Very simple question.
Do we want to do this, someone?
Kanishka,
Do we want to do this, someone?
please work this and tell me the answer I said. Work this by yourself
Okay, ma'am.
and tell me the value of H.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I tell the answer, ma'am?
Yes, Ananya.
1 meters?
1 meter. Huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's check here. Ananya, read your steps. Read out your steps, Ananya.
Yes, ma'am. CSA is 4.4 meters square and
Yeah.
radius is 0.7 meters. So 2 pi RH equal to 4.4. 2
Okay.
into 22 by 7 into 0.7 into H will be 4.4.
Okay.
Solving that, 4.4H equal to 4.4. H equal to 4.4 by 4.4 equal to 1 meters.
Very good, Ananya. That looks like the correct answer. Very good.
I too got the same.
I do what the same answer.
Very good. Yeah. So the curved surface area of the cylinder is given to be 4.4 meters square. The formula to find the curved surface area is 2 pi RH. So 2 pi RH is given to be 4.4. CSA is 4.4. And the formula to find the CSA is 2 pi RH. 2 pi RH is given to be 4.4. So 2 into 22 by 7 into radius. See here, don't divide by 2. Radius is directly given 0.7 meters. So R is 0.7 into H, which we have to find, is equal to 4.4. So H is equal to 4.4 on cross multiplying 4.4 into 7. And all these numbers will come to the denominator. H is equal to this 7 in the denominator. 22 by 7 will become 7 by 22. This 4.4 and 2 and 22. Sorry, 2 and 0.7 will go to the denominator. All the numbers in the numerator will come to the denominator on the other side. And the 7 will go up to the numerator here. Cross multiplying. And then what I have done is I've shifted the decimal point. Shifted this, shift one place in the numerator and denominator. Or like multiplying the numerator and denominator by 10. Like do that in your mind, multiply both, just to get rid of the decimal point. Just to get rid of the decimal point, you can multiply the numerator and denominator by 10. Do that in your mind. So 4.4 into 10 will be 44. And 0.7 into 10 will become 7. Multiplying the numerator and denominator by 10 to get rid of the decimal point. So that will be 44. 4.4 into 10 is 44 into 7 divided by 2 into 22 as it is. 0.7 into 10 is 7. So then 7 and 7 cancels. 22 times is 44. So 1. The height of the cylinder is 1 meter. 1 meter, not 1 centimeter. Because the area is in meter square and we have substituted the radius in meter. So the height is in meter, 1 meter or 100 centimeters. Yes, this also you can do it by yourself. Please work this one, children. The inner diameter, that's what we have to be careful about. Diameter, radius, the inner diameter of a circular well. So circular well meaning it's cylindrical. The well has a depth, right? And it's 10 meters deep is given. The diameter of a circular well is 3.5 meters. The depth of the well is 10 meters. So it's a cylindrical well. The mouth of the well is circular. Find its inner curved surface area and the cost of plastering at 40 rupees per meter square. Yeah, simple one. See, the radius is in meter, the height is in meter. So don't unnecessarily convert it to centimeter. Both R and H are given in meters. So we'll continue to have them in meters. We'll not change them to centimeter. Yes, what's the inner CSA?
meters square.
110 meters square. Okay, let me check. 110 meters square. Okay.
Also the same, ma'am.
Same?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, 110 meters square. Ananya and who's the other one?
Pratiksha, ma'am.
Pratiksha. Okay, Pratiksha. $110 meters square. What about the cost of plastering?
It's 110 into 40, which is equal to 4,400.
Yes, Pratiksha. 110 into 40, which is 4,400. Yes. Both of you gave the correct answer. 110 meters square. Sangamitra is also participating by sharing her answers on WhatsApp. Probably she's not able to unmute her mic and speak. Good, Sangamitra. So radius, height we have. Inner curved surface area, 2 pi RH. CSA is 2 pi RH. There's only one radius and height, 2 pi RH. Substitute the values. You can get rid of this decimal point. We are not converting here, children. 175 by 100 is not converting to some different unit. We're just getting rid of the decimal point. 1.75 can be written as 175 by 100. There we are not changing any unit. We are just getting rid of the decimal point. 1.75. If you don't want the decimal point, if you want to shift the decimal point, it's 175 by 100. This is not converting something to, meaning we're not changing the unit here because we're dividing by 100. So 222 by 7, this can be written as 175 by 100 into 10. Now simplify. 7 ones are, 7 twos are 14, 3 is the remainder, 7 fives are 35. Then 25 ones are 25, 25 fours are 100. Then 2 twos are, 2 ones are. Again 2 ones are, 2 11s are. So 11 into 10 is 110 meters square. And the cost is area into rate. For 1 meter square, 40 rupees. For 110 meters square, 110 into 40. To plaster 1 meter square, it is 40 rupees. The rate per meter square is 40 rupees. For 110 meter square, 110 into 40, 4,400. So here also see a pipe. That means there is no material on the top. The circular portions at the top and the bottom of the cylinder, they're open. In the cylindrical pipe, or sorry, not in the cylindrical pipe, in the cylinder, since it's a pipe, the circular portions at the top and bottom are open. There's no material there. It's a pipe. So that means it does not have a total surface area because there's no material. The circles are not covered. The circles at the either ends, they're not covered with material. They're open. So material is used only to make the CSA. So the radiating surface is only the CSA. It's a pipe, so there is no material used to cover the top and bottom circles. The material is used only to make only the curved surface area of the cylinder because it's a pipe. Pipe is open at both the ends. When it is pipe, it is open at both ends. So you're given the length, you're given the height of the pipe and the diameter. You have to find the total radiating surface. The surface is only the CSA. It can be, see, don't be misled by the word total. Yeah, the total radiating surface is only the curved surface area because only the material is used only to make the curved surface area of the cylinder. There is no material here and here. So you just have to find the CSA using these values. You just have to find the CSA. Okay, student, work it fast. The height is in meters while the diameter is in centimeter. So we have converted 28 meters to centimeters. So the answer, both the values, radius and height must be in the same unit, either both in meters or both in centimeters. Okay. It's a pipe, so it's open at both the ends. CSA. The material used to make this pipe is used only along the CSA, so 2 pi RH. Radius is given, height is given. We have taken both in centimeters, so we get the area in centimeter square. To convert to meter square, we divide by 10,000. Find the lateral or the curved surface area of a closed cylindrical petrol storage tank. It's a tank. It's a storage tank. It's a petrol storage tank. And it's cylindrical. It's cylindrical in shape. It's closed. Yeah, it's a tank. No, it should be. And it's used for storing petrol. It has to be closed at both ends. A closed cylindrical, and the purpose of the tank is it's used to store petrol. So we need to find the lateral or the curved surface area of a closed cylindrical petrol storage tank that is 4.2 meters in diameter and 4.5 meters high. See, the material, whatever metal is used to make this tank, the material is used all over, but they want you to find only the CSA. The tank has a total surface area. You can find the 2 pi r into r plus h for this tank because the metal which is used to build this tank is used all over to make the curved surface area, the circle on the top and the circle below. Everywhere the metal is used. It's given there below, steel. Steel is used all over. Okay, but here in the first subdivision, you are asked only to find the curved surface area. So find that using the formula. Do that first. Find the CSA. The radius and the height, both of them are in meters, so you can find the CSA in meter square. What's the answer?
One second, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, I got 59.4 meters square.
59.4 meters square. Okay. I think that's the correct answer. 59.4 meters square.
Ma'am, even I got the same answer, 59.4 meters square.
59.4 meters square. All right, children. So that is the curved surface area or the lateral. The other term for curved is lateral. So the lateral surface area or the curved surface area of this tank is 50. What did you say, children? 50?
9.4.
9.4 centimeters square. All right. Fine. Also find the TSA, children. Please find the TSA also of this tank. Tell me the value of the TSA. Ara, what's the formula to find the TSA of a cylinder? Ara, what is the formula to find the total surface area of a cylinder? Tarun,
Ma'am,
what is the formula to find the total surface area of a cylinder?
1 minute, ma'am.
Shivani, Nivedita, children, don't be happy that, okay, most of my friends don't know, so I'm in the safe zone. No, no. Those who don't know are all in the danger zone. We have discussed all this in the class. So even after, such a detailed discussion, you're given time to get your doubts clarified. The meeting recording is shared. Literally, you're spoon-fed. And in spite of all this, if you don't know the formula, I don't know who's to be blamed.
Ma'am, can I tell the total surface area?
Yeah.
87.12 meters square, ma'am.
Okay, what is the formula you use to find the total surface area?
2 pi r into r plus h, ma'am.
2 pi r into r plus h is the formula to find the total surface area of a cylinder.
I do got the same, ma'am. 87.12 meters square.
87.12 meters square. Okay.
Yes.
So 87.12 meters square. Now, we've seen a similar situation that is related to subdivision 2. When I shared a homework question, based on the questions in exercise 13.1, I have explained a similar situation. How much of steel was used if 1/12 of the steel actually used was wasted in making the tank? from different exercises, I did sums randomly. Was this handled earlier? Was this question done earlier, children? Can you recall something like that? I remember teaching a similar one, not the same thing. When I gave you homework based on exercise 13.1, I remember somewhere there we had a situation like this. Okay, so how much of steel was actually used? If 1/12 of the steel actually used was wasted in making the tank. So we don't know how much of steel was actually used. Actually, I went to build a petrol tank, with this radius and with this diameter and this height. I purchased some X meter square of steel. Now, of this X meter square of steel, 1/12 of means into of X. Because how much I actually used X meter square? How much I actually used X meter square? Because I don't know. Of X meter square, 1/12 of X meter square was wasted. So that means I purchased X meter square. Wastage is 1/12 of X. See, it's all from the English here. The remaining is present in the TSA. So this is the equation. From the market, I got X meter square of steel to build a petrol tank of this radius, not this radius, this diameter and this height. I bought X meter square. Wastage should be subtracted. 1/12 of what I actually used. What you use is what you purchased. What will you use? Whatever you purchase, you will use. So 1/12 of means into. 1/12 of means multiplication. Actually used as X. So 1/12 of X. 1/12, 1/12 into X. That is 1/12X. It's wasted. This is wasted. So how much remains? X minus 1/12 of X remains. And where is that? That is in the TSA of the tank. That is in the TSA of the tank. That remaining steel which is used is now present in the TSA of the tank. The remaining is used to build the TSA of the tank. So X minus 1/12 of X is equal to TSA is the equation. When you work this, you will get the value of X, which is the amount of steel actually purchased or actually used. Yeah, your answers are right, 59.4 and 87.12. When you subtract, so you can see here, let the actual area of steel used be X meter square. 1/12 of the steel actually used was wasted. So 1/12 is wasted. From 1, if 1/12 is wasted, that means 11/12. See, like if 1/12 of the class are boys, that means 11/12 are girls. If 4/15 of the class are boys, then that means 11/15 are girls. Similarly, if 1/12 is wasted, that means 11/12 is used. 11 by 12 is used. So if 1/12 of X is wasted, 11 by 12 of X is used. And whatever is used is now present in the total surface area of the tank. So 11 by 12 of X, which is used, is equal to the TSA, which is 87.12. One-twelfth of X is wasted. 11/12 of X is used. And what is used is now present in the total surface area of the tank, which is 87.12. On working this, 11 by 12 on the other side, 12 by 11. So this works to 95.04 meters square. So the steel actually used is 95.04 meters square. Of this, 1/12 is wasted, and the remaining 87.12 is in the total surface area of the steel tank. All right, children, take a screenshot of this answer alone, complete this, and share the pictures with me on WhatsApp. This one alone, take a screenshot.
Completed, ma'am.
Oh, okay. All right, children. So that's it for today's session. Thank you so much. Looking forward for all
Thank you,
your
ma'am.
classwork submission on WhatsApp. Yeah. Good night,
Yes,
children.
ma'am.
You may leave the call.
Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank you,
children.
ma'am.
Good night. Good night, children.